Up next, you played well against Butler here. Your thoughts heading into Hinkle Fieldhouse?
They're obviously going to, be loaded for, what's ahead of them. I mean, they're in a situation now that if they win two, they get to host the whole thing. So we know we're walking into a team that's going to be very prepared. We feel like we're playing pretty good right now ourselves, so we're excited about the challenge, but it will be a challenge.
How do you keep your guys from? They know, even if you talk about it or not, they know you want to win, and so you get that home game. How do you keep them from getting too tight or trying to push too much?
I think any time that you get into February where you're playing, when you have so much at stake and you're playing for such important things, I think that's the fun of this game. I think that's the fun of competing over a 6-month period to get to the end and have something to play for. So it's we're not trying to downplay it. We're not trying to be in a situation that we're not excited about it. We're kind of we're embracing it the other way. That this is the fun part of doing what we do and getting a chance to compete.
But you mentioned the word challenge. Has the challenge that Butler poses different since they've hit a little bump in the road here recently?
They're a team that's a very, very good basketball team. They're also a team that has some deficiencies. Like all of us, if we don't shoot the ball well, we're susceptible to losing on any given night. And I think that's the case with them. They've had some of these hiccups and that they've had, and then it comes from the offensive end of the floor. So they're a very good team defensive-oriented ball club. We're going to have to play an exceptional game in front of a lot of people to have a shot to win it. But again, our guys are excited about playing.
Can you give us a little bit about Butler, just because we're not going to see you before you play that game?
They played very well at home. I mean, they're a team that's been somewhat poor on the road, and they've done a very good job at home by beating Akron in their last game, the bracket buster. So it'll be senior day and for them, and they're trying to put to bed one of their worst years, and I'm sure that they'll be fired up to play. And we'll have obviously a lot at stake on that game. We've got to win 1 out of 2 to get a home playoff game, and there could be a lot riding on that game for us. So it should be a very hard-fought basketball team.
Over this last stretch your team's been playing, you've been playing some pretty good basketball. You gutted out a win. You said it wasn't pretty the other day, but you found a way to win. What's impressed you the most about your team when they come on game night?
Well, I think the thing that's been, we said this at practice today, that the light's on in the house, and what that means is that they're getting it. They see it. They're making decisions, and the defense takes something away, and they're going to their next options, and they're not thinking it. They're just reacting right now, and that's stuff that 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, we weren't capable of doing. So I've been very encouraged, and we talked. We said that today. We mentioned start to open our mouth and mention the coaching point, and 2 of the guys filled in the sentence for us before we got it out of our mouth, and that just goes to show you that where we've gone from to where we are and how much we've matured.